Hello, for today's video blog I will be discussing about neoevolution. According to Harvey Feinberg in his video about neoevolution from TEDTalks.com, he discusses about the possible trajectory of evolution. It's discussed about there are three possible trajectories for where human evolution could go. One being that we are at the top of our evolution state, we will no longer evolve any further. Secondarily, he states there's a possibility of evolution which would be done through natural process and the adaptation to new circumstances. And finally, he discussed about neoevolution being a third possibility. He mentions that with neoevolution, it is not a natural process. It is in fact guided and chosen by us. Neoevolution is the ability to change the path of evolution through gene therapy as well as biotechnology. With gene therapy, we could ultimately eliminate disease and change the genetics of our offspring as well as change the sex of our children. Also, there's the possibility of ridding certain bad qualities that we currently have as humans, including hair loss and having faster metabolisms. Some examples of gene conditioning would also include ridding of diabetes, cancer, Alzheimer's, as well as stroke. There are some benefits to this type of technology, including there would be a lesser chance of getting sick, being more adaptable to certain conditions, being more healthy. But there are also certain drawbacks to this. I would say with neoevolution at this point in time, we are still uncertain of the process or where things may go. As Harvey indicated, we're still uncertain of where humans' evolution is going to go. So only time will actually be able to tell. And also with that being stated, we are still in a trial and error phase at this point in time. Gene therapy isn't quite 100% perfected at this point in time. I do see there being issues with ethics and morality in looking at neoevolution. In a way, it's like we're trying to play God. We look at more ways that we can alter humans and the outcomes. In looking at this in a religious kind of manner, there would certainly be moral problems in accepting this kind of technology due to certain beliefs. Also, it makes you question things like where does it stop? With having this kind of technology available, if it's okay to edit genes a certain way and get to the point where we're trying to perfect the human species, what's to stop us from going beyond that and cloning humans? I mean, we already do it with animals. So that's one thing that's, makes me question things. Also, this kind of technology threatens human dignity and also tempts people to be thought of as an entity which can be improved. I do believe this kind of technology should be looked into, but we should have limits of what is able to be done with it. It was with reading chapter 34. It states that human enhancements will be hard to resist, but it leaves concerns for the ones that we love. The idea of normality is shifting, and the abilities of biotechnology and human enhancements are as well. It also goes to say we are not psychologically prepared with what is going on in the changes. We'll have certain individuals who will reject the idea ultimately. I mean, if you think about it, we currently do. The idea of biotechnology and neoevolution will demand a great deal on society as a whole for acceptation. We need to gain a clear understanding of social, political, and moral values that need to be defended during the swift technological period of change. So ultimately, we need to look at what's important to us as humans and what needs to stay the same versus everything changing. So that is my take on neoevolution, and thank you.